Alright, Fire Sale Specials is going to be doing something a little different than just Warzone videos for friends today. We're going to be working on going through the Fallout Commander decks, starting with Science. Blue, Red, White, with Dr. Madison Lee as Commander. Just show you the back of the box here before we break into it. So, this is one of those Universes Beyond crossovers that I'm really interested in, because I've been a fan of Fallout for quite some time, ever since the first game on PC, and Fallout 3 was kind of a nice revelation and departure from the series, even though I loved the way it worked. Oh, kind of tight there. Got the cheap deck box with Dr. Lee, and then we've got all the little separators, counters, and the deck itself, and the Universes Beyond Science playing the deck, along with the collector's packs and the life counter. Show off both sides. Kind of put that all off to the side for now as we open the deck. Thankfully, this is fairly easy to open. Start just going through after we adjust here. So we got the Commander, Madison Lee, Liberty Prime Recharged. If you played Fallout 3, you are familiar with this character, at least if you played through all of it. I'm not as familiar with the energy mechanic. I got back into Magic right after Kaladesh, where I believe it was introduced. Dance. Nerd Rage. Like that. Robo-Bearing Warmind. Just gonna go through it kind of quick. Bottle Cap Blast. Always thought about just keeping a bunch of bottle caps around just for the apocalypse. Elder Owen Leon. Seeing if anything just kind of jogs my mind. Behemoth Vault Zero. That's one. Even though I've played the games, I haven't 100%ed a lot of them. So some of this is kind of new to me. Fortification. The bobbleheads. Endurance bobblehead. Expert level safe. Lockpicking was a big thing. Another bobblehead. What I'm really interested in is just how these decks play. I was really a fan of the Doctor Who stuff, even though I'm not a fan of Doctor Who completely. I've watched a good number of episodes, but the quality of the cards in the decks really impressed me, so that's why I kind of went in on the Fallout. It's a franchise I enjoy. In general, great games. If you haven't tried one, definitely give it a go. Thirst for Knowledge. Drinking rad water out of the toilets. Whirler Rogue. Loyal Apprentice. Like I said, just going through pretty quickly. Arcane Signet. Everflowing Chalice. Lightning Greaves. Mindstone. I've always enjoyed Mindstone ever since it was printed in Weatherlight. It always just seemed like a fun one, even though back in that day, Sol Ring was always the king, speaking of, and then Felwar Stones and then Mind Stones were always your artifact mana. So whenever I see something like that, anything nostalgic really makes me happy to see it in Magic. Thought Vessel. I have seen reviews of this that say the mana base is not anywhere near what it should be, but I don't know. I'm always in it for fun, not competition. I love the theming of the commander decks. Oh, Steel Flagship. Vault Dwellers. Oh, good to see some sagas in here. That's probably the last thing I really enjoyed, like, mechanically, that Magic has done. I'm not a fan of Planeswalkers and how they work. I think there's just not enough counterplay. Oh, if I recall correctly, James, was that Liam Neeson? I will have to look that up. It seems like there's a big difference in just combining a lot of the games here. There's no one game and cards from it all. So combining a lot of Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Motherlode Excavator. I'm going to have to look at these a little more in depth as we go. Eradicator in the sense, yeah, a lot of Fallout 4 stuff in here. Just pulling all that from the science, and gotta not cover up the words there if you want to pause it and take a look. Electrosiphon. About halfway through the deck now. Red Death, Shipwrecker. Ah, the Rex, the Cyberhound. Believe he is New Vegas. Anytime the dogs showed up, a lot of good fun. Sentinel Sierra Leone. Oh, Sean, there we go. That is Fallout 4. So, can't quite move cards over. Fallout 112, I like that they're sagas, because if you haven't ever played Fallout before, all the vaults have weird, different experiments going on. Kind of just science experiments that were, oh, what was it? First game, like, the water chip, the thing that purifies the water, was the big thing that you're looking for. And one vault, I remember, in somewhere in the games, didn't get a water chip, but one got way too many. But just small example, I think some of the vaults in 3 or New Vegas had a lot of things like, what's a vault with nothing but clones? What's a vault with only children running it? Just seeing for Vault-Tec what these experiments were. And just quick showing everything off here. Oh, Panharmonicon. I really love the Solemn Simulacrum. Can't talk there. Steel Overseer, good to see him in here. And here we get more into the mana base. Clifftop Retreat, Exotic Orchard, bunch of commander cards. Glacial Fortress. I mean, yeah, this mana base is not great. Irrigated Farmland. The art I'm enjoying, though, very, just nice quality to it. Spire of Industry. Sulphur Falls. Temple of Enlightenment here. I mean, they're good. They're just not great. Definitely something to replace if that's what you're interested in. Treasure Vault. That's definitely New Vegas. Wayfarer's Bauble. But just going through, like, I'm not the kind of person that wants to completely revamp these decks and change them out. I'm going to play with them as they are, because like I said, I would rather just have fun, enjoy the theming of it. You know, maybe one day swap some stuff out, but we're just going to keep it the way it is for now. Monastery, Path of Ancestry, and we're starting to get toward the end here. And after this, I'm going to splice in some footage. We're going to look at some other just past Fallout game stuff. So I've got, for this video, a look at just what came in the Fallout 3 Collector's Edition from way back. And yeah, like I said, like the art here. Really just interesting stuff. Okay, we're gonna skip through these pretty quick since there's a lot of repeats. Got some power armor there. Got the planes. Looks like when you first come out of the Vault 3, kind of reminiscent of that. Some of the destruction. And here's the very thick, can't really see it on the camera, but the thick commander cards. Madison Lee. Got weird tokens, Energy Reserve, Human Knight. Of course, it's a Brotherhood of Steel. Thopters. Copy for that. Treasure. Love the artwork. Love the Nuka-Cola bottle caps on these. Food, just rummaging around. Robot. Look, learn to play Magic. Discover the coolest cards. And if you ever forget how to play Magic, little card there. So we're gonna quick open the booster pack and hope for something interesting. All right, first card is, we have Assemble the Legion. So I'm assuming I'll be seeing that later on in the Hail Caesar deck. And Animal Friend. All right, so now we're going to look at the Xbox 360 version of the Fallout 3 Collector's Edition. This is the lunchbox that I always see this without the slipcover. I guess people, I don't know if they threw it away or what, but just had like back of the box kind of things, what was in it, kind of the green screenshots, excuse me, but just slipcover. Got the lunchbox itself, metal, nice. It's always been kind of a display piece. We've got the Pip-Boy here with the different, I believe, just stats, it looks like. Maybe some of the perks in there and the back of it. Preparing for the future. Here's the left side. And top. And flip it around. Bottom. But let's see what's inside. So, obviously, the game. And came with a booklet. I remember those days. We got the disc. We got the same kind of images on the back that the slipcover had, it looks like. Yeah. So we had that. And also came with a making of Fallout 3 disc. Got it as a holotape. And just quick look at the disc if I can get in here without too much trouble. Yeah. I don't think I've ever watched this. I think I just kind of forgot about it. Just making a Fallout 3. Might be interesting, or I can just get it on YouTube. Old Walmart receipt here. Looks like I paid $79.92, which isn't bad for a collector's edition. $60 back in the day, another $20 for the other stuff. Definitely worth it. And apparently bought a nice scraper while I was at Walmart buying this. We have the hard copy concept imagery. Nothing really on the back, but just have all the concept art, some storyboard stuff, just getting the general feel of what the game would look like. Once again, something I haven't really flipped around through, but I'm going to have to go back to this. Some of the collector's editions have different unique stuff, but you always seem to get an art book. Got the Brahmin. Tunnel Rats, looks like. There, Wasteland Merchants, yeah. So, got the art book here. There's Capital Wasteland. So we got that, and then finally it came with a apparently now broken through many moves. That's unfortunate. I'm just thinking about this now. He really has not come out of here. But a Vault-Tec Pip-Boy for Fallout 3, which this is disappointing, but maybe it looks like it just has a simple fix here. Popped out of the base, so there we go. All fixed. Well, thank you for joining, and I'm going to try and put some more videos up for each of the other decks.